Well, good morning, everybody. I'm not I'm not really sure what to tell you what the hell that was, but it's supposed to be a it's supposed to be a comedy album. So if you're just joining us online, because not everybody knows how everything works, but we stream. I use Restream, so we stream simultaneously on 5. We use Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitch. So it broadcasts to all of those. And then we're also online on the Northeast Radio SD app for radio. So anyways, that last little ditty there, I'm not sure what was up with that, but Tim Hawkins, Taste and See, and it's supposed to be like a comedy album. So anyways, but that's what that turned out to be. So alrighty. Well, good morning. It's Monday, June 22nd, 2026. Happy Monday to everybody. Yesterday was Father's Day. Hopefully everybody had a good day. It's not everybody has the same situation. So hopefully it was whatever for you and you made it the best day possible. And control what you can control. Isn't that what the therapists say? Be positive. So welcome to the morning scroll as we take a look through and see what's cracking around town and around the horn. I don't know. Whatever them people say. But you got a little bit of weather going on. Expect some mainly dry weather today before chances of showers and thunderstorms increase this evening and continue through Tuesday. Isolated severe storms are possible east of the James River on Tuesday around 3 to 7 p.m. The strongest storms produce winds to 60 miles per hour and quarter-size hail. I saw some folks West River with their Snapchats, and there was some large hail over yonder. So remind everybody that if you do download the Northeast Radio SD app, that you have the ability to Bluetooth that, just like you would Spotify or anything else, right to your vehicle. And you can listen to, you don't have to download our app. You can listen to us through like TuneIn or our iHeartRadio. You can even yell at Siri or Google or Alexa and say, hey, play Northeast Radio SD. Whatever the hell you want. Okay, pretty easy. All right, so also the Kempeska Crushers Derby Dames had the Crushers versus No Coast Road Warriors. They posted a game that they had on the 13th. That was pretty neat. And I thought we had a few baseball updates from down in, where the heck were these guys? Creighton Prep Tournament? Yeah. Down in Nebraska. I started a little deal. I kind of cooked up and thought we'd partner up with the Watertown Development Company. And I guess the real incentive is to highlight Watertown and our Watertown area. But I thought, wow, Watertown? I guess I don't know if there's something already named that, but not a big deal. We can change it up or do whatever. But you can go and just send a photo of anything that you've taken a picture of that you think's real nice, and we'll just spotlight those. But the biggest thing is we'll end up having I'll put a web page on our website that has Wow Watertown, and that'll be the section up there. And then people can go and see all of these, like a community collage, a digital community collage of sorts of all of our photos that we all like of our area. I always figure, even if you're one of those keyboard warriors online, if you really didn't like it, you could move, but they don't. So if they don't, then they still like it enough to stay here. Looks like the race is rained out. So Sunday, June 28th at 6 p.m. for the third annual B-Dubs Summer Slam. And we want to remind everybody too that the My Town, Corey Heppola, every town has a story. My Town, Watertown community spotlights on the YouTubes. We've got a link that you can go to our Facebook and click and watch it, or you can just go to YouTube and search My Town, Watertown. Bam, and there it'll be. So check that out too. We've got some updates on different stories too. I can run you through some news headlines. Think about that. Like we mentioned, the Post 17 Creighton Prep Tournament in Nebraska had a Koistinen federal trial delay. State Fire School in Watertown. Big deal there. All over 550 some firefighting people's coming up in this community, and they're representing. Lois Hart named SDCTE Author of the Year. And Summit's Vicky Gleason named SDCTE Teacher of the Year. And grass fire on I-29. Brookings County reported. Nothing too overwhelming going on over the weekend, other than some things that we're kind of working on and keeping an eye on, if you will. But found a funny little TikTok video, I guess you'd call it, or a reel that we put together with Chris Farley. So you can go check that out online. And then a goofy one with Terrifier for a horror film, if you like that kind of crap. But there's a benefit for Shriners Children as well on Saturday, July 11th for the Love of a Child Northeastern General Auxiliary. So benefit for the Shriners Children, July 11th. That's some good stuff there if you'd like to have it. Thank you. Let's see here. Join them for a day of fun for a great cause. Benefit for Shriners Auxiliary, Northeastern General Auxiliary, helping change the world one child at a time. Saturday, July 11th. Just one more casino. 717 South Broadway. That must be right across the street. So beanbag tournament, sign up. Bags fly at 2:30. $10 per person. Free will donation. Excuse me. Come out for an afternoon or an evening full of fun, laughter, great food, prizes, and memories. All supporting an amazing cause that helps children in need. For more information, contact Bonnie at 605-520-6091. There's a little benefit for Shriners Children. Hard to believe how many people are affected by that kind of stuff, and they definitely help out. I want to remind people that our buddy over there at Eli Rudabush Repair is having a little giveaway. So if you go over to Eli Rudabush Repair LLC is the Facebook page, you can like the page, take a friend in the comments, and share the post, and win for your chance to win a free oil change and a free t-shirt. And then they've got a ribbon cutting this Tuesday. My goodness. It's going to be at 11:30. And you can come celebrate with them. They're going to have hot dogs and chips and soda and all that kind of stuff. So you dig? Next Tuesday. This was posted on the 19th. We got to put the date on there, brah. So there's that. Okay. And then let's see. Oh man, I clicked on that, lost my place a little bit. Getting rowdy up in here already on a Monday. Already getting rowdy up in her. So I wonder how many people yesterday, I thought of this and I chuckled to myself a little bit, but how many people yesterday went mini golfing and went to an arcade? Because that's like a couple of the things that I thought about. We did share also save the date for September 9th, 2026, Live in the Path of Hope. It's the annual suicide prevention awareness event. We talked a little bit, shared some information as well. If you're into doing any brand awareness or marketing type things like that, maybe you are, maybe you aren't. Hey, man, somebody's always yelling at me like, hey, and I'm like on YouTube or something. I'm like, hey, but I'm on like five different things live. So, anyways, but talking a little bit about advertising and different things like that, which is the only way that we really have revenue. One of the only ways that we have revenue that comes in is with our business partners by growing together. And we talk about what happens to your ad after it airs, where with online radio and or the social media and the way that we do it, it gets recycled and put in front of people that are going to see it, and other folks, not just your same circle or vice versa. Also, they talk about how people retain audio and visual up to 65% better than just audio. So we combine our Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, X, Twitter, LinkedIn. We're also a Newsbreak contributing partner. We have our podcast, and then the live radio, online internet radio. So we've got all that we combine together to create this community situation. Also on Friday, I went out for a walkabout and ended up over by Crazy Hills. That's what I call it. My goodness, excuse me. That's what I grew up calling it. It's over by the zoo, Bramble Park Zoo. When I started the video, I said library. Whatever. Anyways, but you get out there in this parking lot that's over by, I guess it would be the south side of the zoo. Yeah, south side of the zoo. And then there's a bunch of fence and a little gravel parking area there. And then a little path. And then you just start walking that little path there. And then you come up, you can see this nice little bridge as you come into a clearing. And you just start walking. And you come up into the Crazy Hills there. And there's some disc golf back there. And I didn't know that they went down there and put a bunch of disc golf stuff down there. That sounds like horror for me. I need my disc golf course has to be like wide open. Just a giant pasture. So, but had quite a few people share that and look at it, watch it, comment on it. A lot of people mentioned that they hadn't seen that before. They didn't know it was back there. People had lived here for years, whatever, that kind of stuff. And I think that to me is community media. I guess I don't think we need to be community radio, community TV, community newspaper, but we have to be community first. And so using my platform and whatever that means, followers and reach and all that kind of jazz, to highlight this stuff. Is it 46 degrees outside? Bullarchy. 50. Better. Yeah, I got this weather thing on the radio program over here, and it says it's 46, but maybe it was earlier. Son of a biscuit. But it will be mostly sunny and a high near 75 and calm. Nice day to get the pontoon out and just take a little skippy. Just a little cruise. So anyways, yeah, I just kind of walked down there, and you can see all sorts of the whereabouts. And I think that's why the Wow Watertown kind of popped into my head over the weekend, and maybe that'll jive some ideas for me to kind of go out, and even if it's just a couple minute video of a sign, or like, this is the pool. I don't know. Just things to highlight the community, because now we do live in a day and age where, there's, you go online and you search for something on Facebook or wherever, even just the internet, or you ask AI a question or whatever the hell, it doesn't matter. That's going to be a part of your life no matter what. And so if we can put stuff out there and we can label it the right way, and we can highlight the community, there you have it. So also a local news outlet, and that comes with its own fun. So sometimes you write news articles that aren't always the most pleasant content, but that this shows the amenities and the benefits of your community right here. So plus news stories that sometimes have what could be considered a negative context actually show that your community is doing the work it's supposed to. It's catching criminals, it's prosecuting, it's sentencing, it's all those things. Wrapped it up. Wrapped it up. All right, so I said hey to that dude. We're good there. I got a few hearts over on this TikTok thingy. We did good over there. We explained a little bit of that. We have a guest later on today. This ought to be interesting. Whoa, excuse me, ma'am. You okay? Our guest is going to be Boo Boo. Okay, also known as Xavier Red Wing, I believe. And so he is going to be talking about a party that they've got coming up, and it's going to be pretty rad. So I'm pretty pumped to see how this comes together, and it's gonna be like a rap kind of thing that he's got going on. So I guess we'll see how it goes. So he's got a bunch of people lined up. It's gonna be a free will kind of situation where you can see all sorts of benefits for suicide prevention. There'll be like different tables there and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it'll be a good deal. But definitely worth looking into. We'll talk to him more. We'll learn more about it. He's going to be here, I think, at 10:45 today, and we'll chit-chat live. But for now, let's I'll find some That's a Fact Jack type stuff, and we'll drum that up and go from there. Then we'll come back with some news. We'll just keep popping back and forth as we do, and we'll chat with you. So thanks for checking in with me. And I'm Steve Jurrens. You're listening, watching, streaming Northeast Radio SD here in Watertown, South Dakota.
Don't call it a comeback, no. This witness was injured and never thrown away. This time it's the last dance, come on. By winning line, we set our minds in motion. We got locked and let's like us. I take his smell and meets the eye. It's a red flag, yeah, that's a red flag, 'cause we don't get it out of. Long-winded the broadcast, no. Set back after set back. money that I owe you. Yes, you can pay the bills. I will give you more when I get paid again. I hate those people who love to tell you money is the root of all the kills. They have never been poor, they have never had the joy of a welfare Christmas. Yeah. Oh, I know we will never look back. Yeah. You say you wake up crying, yes, and you don't know why. You get up and you go lay down inside my baby's room. Yeah, I guess I'm doing okay. I moved in with the strangest guy. Can you believe he actually thinks that I am really alive? I will buy you a garden where your flowers can bloom. I will buy you a new car, perfect, shiny and new. I will buy you that big house way up in the West Hills. I will buy you a new life. Yes, I will. Yes, I know all about that other guy, the handsome man with athletic thighs. I know all about the time before, yeah, that obsessive little bitch boy. They might make you think you're happy, yeah, maybe for a minute or two. They can't make you laugh, no, they can't make you feel the way that I do. I will buy you a garden where your flowers can bloom. I will buy you a new car, perfect, shiny and new. I will buy you that big house way up in the West Hills. I will buy you a new life. Yeah, I will buy you a new life. Oh, yeah. Ooh, no, we can never look back. Yeah. No. Oh, will you please let me stay the night? Will you please let me stay the night? No one will ever know. I will buy you a garden where your flowers can bloom. I will buy you a new car, perfect, shiny and new. I will buy you that big house way up in the West Hills. I will buy you a new life. Oh, yeah. I will buy you a garden where your flowers can bloom. I will buy you a new car, perfect, shiny and new. I will buy you that big house way up in the West Hills. I will buy you a new life. 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 I will buy you a new life.
That's the fact, Jack! That's the fact, Jack!
Sorry, wrong page. In 1884, a South Dakota town elected a horse as its official mayor, and the townspeople let the horse serve the full term. The mining camp of Deadwood Gulch held a mock election to protest political corruption, and the winning candidate was a saloon-owned horse named Blackberry. Newspapers at the time reported that Blackberry won a landslide and governed with no scandals, making him one of the only non-human elected officials in U.S. history.